All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 937 on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday evening. It is the Free Content Wednesday.
Yes.
Is that what we're doing tonight? What are we learning tonight, Brandy?
I went through the Discord and I saw that there was a lot of questions on brokers, dealers, market makers.
Oh, my. All right, everybody. If you're brand new to us, my name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. I answer all the phone calls. I get to run the DJ booth, but you're not here for my call to everybody do couples dance. Nope. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and that Series 7 or a couple skate, huh?
I think.
Remember that back in the day? Anyways, she's got all the license, makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice. And I'm going to say this. Thank you to all the people who are out in Atlanta, Georgia on their convention. And they're still on right now. Eric, he's out there in Atlanta. I think Sally's out there in Atlanta. There's quite a few people on that are from at their convention, and they're checking us out. I know I got a lot of people who are not on, but guess what? They've been watching us in the morning and sharing. I appreciate it. Hey guys, keep the pictures coming in. I love seeing the pictures posted up on the Discord of everybody meeting up. And if you're brand new and you're like, what the heck? Yeah, we're a whole community. We study together. We lift each other up. And it's all about that PMA and getting to that other level. These are people that haven't even met other than on here. And they're meeting together on there in Atlanta. Yep. And it's pretty awesome. So thank you all for all the messages and everything. And I can't wait to see you guys get that next one. And look at Sally's in her hotel room getting all situated. It's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool.
We are fam.
I mean, that's awesome. They're what, 1 a.m. over there? So that's something. All right, everybody. Well, let's get to it. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at, no matter what convention, if you got problems, if you got obstacles, challenges, doesn't matter. You got to push forward. You always got to go forward, never backward. And guys, it will get rough. It will be difficult. Look, the money might be short. The times might be hard. But you know what's got to keep going? Your goals. You got to keep to those goals. You got to keep going on and making sure that you make it happen no matter what happens. Because you know why? In the end, the cost of and the price of regret is so much higher if you don't do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a lot higher than just the cost of sacrifice that you're paying right now. The cost of regret is so much more painful. And if you don't put in that time and that work and that effort, you're always going to wonder, what if I woulda? What if I woulda? What if I woulda? What if I would have? And you know what? I don't care if you failed the exam 1, 2, 3 because you didn't find us, or maybe, you know, whatever the problems are. But you know what? The next one, you can get it. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times, a lot of people are selling you on this whole, all you got to do is, you know, you read the book 3-4 times, go take the quizzes, go take this, and then you pass, guaranteed. You know how many people I know who had not passed the exam and they got told that? A lot. Do you know how many people I know that have passed the exam and they listened to what we said and they never took the practice, never took the mastery, never did any of that junk and passed the exam? A lot of them. I'm telling you guys right now, there's no Q bank, there's no practice, there's no mastery that can gauge what is on the exam because it's not a compromised test. But you know what can help you as a technique and a strategy going in there that's outside of just the content, that will help you see the questions and the answers, make the dots connect. So that way you can get a dang pass notice, because that's what we're looking for. That's what we want, is a pass notice. Nothing else, nothing less, just a pass notice. And then that's it. And then, like I say all the time, then you stroll on, you know, you just strolling out of there like George Jefferson with your pass notice and moving on up, right? Mm-hmm. Just like George and Wheezy. Right. And guys, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. They don't care how you got to the answer. No one cares at the test center. They don't want to know is show your work like you were in 5th grade working a long division problem. No one cares. It's all about getting a pass notice. So when we work at these techniques, and tonight we're going to look at some free content. Brandy's going to go over those topics, right? But we're going to do it in a way that you probably hadn't seen before, in a way that most people don't teach it because they're going at it. The only way they know how is to read someone else's book and read it to you. And by the way, I'm going to say this. If you're ever thinking about joining us, you should join us. You know why? Because we're not reading someone else's book and charging people to pay to hear it. Look, there's a lot of people that took someone else's work and then all they do is they read it back to you and then they go, can you give me money, please? That's it. That's what their content on a whole weekend crunch deal is, or where they're, what is it called? A study boot camp, crunch, test my crunches. I don't know what they call it. Anyways, all they do is they just take someone else's work over a weekend, read someone else's book, and then say, hey, good luck. I just went over all the content for you and read it out loud. What's the difference if you just didn't just go stay home and read it? What's the difference? Nothing. You're not getting any further explanation. Not really. You need to learn stuff outside of the content techniques. And if you want to join us, scan the QR code, hit the links, join us. We got the 21-day plan. We got exam mastery all week. We're showing people how to break down exams. We're showing people how to look at these topics that are giving them the fits and going, look, this is the easier way to look at it. This is a much better way to look at this. This is so much easier if you just look at the way this is broken down, so that way you can get through it. And then they're easier to get a better score. Like I said, you know, we got some people that are going to be watching this on the replay and sharing. If you're on the YouTube, subscribe, you know, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification. Let us know how you think. Join us on the Patreon. Also, I want to say this, guys, this is actually pretty cool. If you join us for free on our membership over there, the Patreon, you scan the QR code, hit the link, look for the membership, and you join us on the membership for free. I just got notified that we're actually in a pilot program, Brandy, with Patreon. What they're going to do is at the end of the July, they're going to take some of these frees and some of these people that are contemplating, they're going to give them a little bit of a discount. They're going to start promoting us and start giving people a little look-see at what we do. And so you might want to be on that free if you're not sure about joining up. You're not going to get everything, of course, but you know what? You're going to get a good look at what we do, and you can join in on it. So I would do that. I would join up at least for free, and you know, get that money in order and start getting on a program that actually is you know, giving you more than just the content. When you sign up with us, we're getting the SIE, the 6 and the 63 all together, 3 exams, 2 different ways, an academy, a 21-day guided program, plus testing mastery, plus a community, plus the study guides on some of those options. Guys, you're getting a lot of stuff all wrapped up in a nice tight little California burrito, all ready for you guys, so you can take that exam and have all those resources all together for you. Right?
Yep.
I don't know. A lot of breakfast burritos I've been making lately for the football team. A lot. We wanted to be at that convention, but then we got sick. So we made the lemons. Yeah, best of it. So I get to be punished with burrito making. Anyways.
Punished.
It is. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but you like it.
It's a lot of work. But anyways, so if you want to join up with us, guys, check it out. Scan the QR code 951-290-3077. That's you can give me a call, text, Instagram. Check out our Kona Hall of Fame. Check out the Telegram. You can reach me out over there. All right, tomorrow we're going to do some more exam mastery. We got the academy. We are not doing academy though. We are doing testing exam mastery. That's what we're going to do in there. At that same time, though, 65 live after that. In the 65, we are doing some more exam mastery type topics and stuff like that. And then with small group, we're going to do small group tutoring. So with us, you actually get some tutoring in your options that you guys get with our program. So if you're registered, you can join in on that small group tutoring. All the registered people will be there, right?
Yep.
All right, everybody. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Hope to see you there. I know we're a little light this month or this week with all the memberships and members because of the convention, but I know that people are going to be fired up when they come back and they're going to want to get this thing done. So I can't wait. We had a passer palooza, man. If you're in Primerica, we had $1 million earners, bro.
Yeah, we did.
$1 million earners passing this last week. So I'm just saying. All right.
Yep.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Free content Wednesday. What we doing tonight, Brandy?
We are doing brokers versus dealers.
By the way, this is our 30 minutes of free. And if you like it, we got lots of great videos. If this doesn't go in enough detail for you, don't worry. Our content that's available, video, audio soon to be up on Spotify. We're going to be reformatting all that so you get our audios up on Spotify. What other program has audios on Spotify?
Nobody.
And the other thing too, guys, we are starting another podcast for that positive mental attitude and fun. So look for that subscription coming out soon. Go ahead.
All right, guys.
Doing some plugging.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Well, if you don't self-promote, who's going to promote?
Oh, that's true.
All my friends at convention, that's who is. Thank you, guys.
Yes. All right, guys. So the thing is, when it comes to brokers, dealers, and investment advisors, a lot of times when like on social media, even in the news, like word of mouth, all those things, it all gets very used interchangeably, right? Like it's very much like, oh yeah, my firm or my broker, and they're actually not a broker, they're an advisor or whatever, right? It happens very frequently that way. And so the test, and we mentioned this the test a while ago, I'm sorry, a while ago, I mentioned that the test is very literal. Okay. Very literal. When we say broker dealers, we mean one thing. When we say investment advisors, we mean another. So I went scrolling through. I saw your guys' accountability on the Discord. I saw all that wonderful fun stuff. And the common topic that was up was brokers, dealers, investment advisors. All right, so let's talk about them. All right. So a lot of times we go brokers, dealers, right? Brokers, dealers. We call them broker dealers, right? And the reason why is because both of these effect securities transactions. They're in the business of effecting securities transactions. I'm writing slowly. All right. So, okay. All right. Broker dealers are in the business of effecting securities transactions. So anytime you guys see transactions, right? Anytime you guys see brokers, dealers, or transactions, selling, trading, all that stuff, that's all broker dealers. Okay. All right. Broker dealers affect transactions. And
you want to just go back, start over?
No.
Okay.
And investment advisors, they get paid for advice. Okay. So if your firm does both, they are both, right? So if your firm does both, they get paid both. They're different things, right? They're different things. I mean, I guess I should get paid. They're different things. If you do effect transactions, you register as that. If you get paid for advice, you register as an investment advisor. Okay. But what I did see through the chat was really the differences between brokers and dealers. Okay. So a broker is one that connects two investors. They connect the buyer and the seller. Okay. You got securities you want to sell. I've got a buyer. You want to buy securities. I've got a seller, right? So they connect that. They work in what's called an agency capacity, right? Agency capacity. This means that they get paid commission. Okay. Brokers, that the act of being a broker is literally like real estate. It's like the real estate model, right? They have real estate brokers, and then the employees are all real estate agents, right? So real estate. Then on the dealer side, on the dealer side over here, they deal, right? They make deals. That's like the best way to look at it. They make deals, okay? So what happens with them is that they actually have what is called an inventory.
They're wheeling and dealing.
Instead of a buyer and a seller, it's more like, oh, you want securities that you want to sell? All right, I'll buy them. And then I'll resell them later. Or you want to buy
so securities? It's kind of like, is you saying like, it's kind of like CarMax. Let's say I got a car that I want to get rid of, or I want to buy, or, you know, I want to trade in or whatever. I take it to CarMax. They take my car. They'll sell it, resell it to somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. Car dealership. That's exactly it. Right. They work in what's called a principal capacity. I have no idea why it's called that. And just like CarMax, right? They charge a markup or markdown. A markup or a markdown, right? Now, if you're able to buy and sell out of inventories, you could do something a little fancy. And that little fancy that they could do is actually make a market. Now, not all dealers are market makers, but all market makers are dealers. Okay. Again, it has something to do with the fact that they're able to buy and sell out of their inventories, right? So if you have that power, you're able to make markets. These people have to be able to provide, like they're basically on hand to provide liquidity. That's like the best way to look at it. You guys might actually see those exact words, provide liquidity. So these people, the market makers, are the ones that not just buying 2 white cars, 2 red cars, 3 blue cars, a couple of gray cars, throw in some black cars, right? No, these are ones that are buying 5,000 white cars and 6,000 red cars, right? They're buying huge blocks of stocks or bonds to be able to provide that liquidity and to make those transfers and to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
All the internet for that.
Yep.
Wow. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. And also to know that Eric had a 1995 Honda Accord that CarMax only bought for $100 at 300,000 miles on.
At least they bought it.
At least they bought it.
That's right.
And you didn't have to sell it.
No.
That's a hard purchase, though.
They probably sold it for 1,000.
I mean, they got to make money. They got to,
yeah.
They got to do something with it.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how many coffee stains he probably had in that thing?
I mean,
how many burritos he juggled down the road? Anyways,
you and burritos.
It's been on my mind. It's got a lot of stuff we got to do. It's been a lot. Anyways, thank you, everybody. Sorry about the crash. Sorry about the way the internet went, but we'll be on afterwards. We'll answer some questions. We'll probably have a smoother one tomorrow night. I'll kick everybody off and restart the internet before everybody tomorrow. I'll make everybody mad, crash everybody out. It's my favorite. Anyways, thank you guys. We'll have stuff for tomorrow for the members. We'll be back same bad time, same bad channel for the Studying Brew. We're going to do techniques. We're going to do content. We're going to do something for every exam. It's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait to see you all here. But you know what? You got to stay safe out there. Wash your hands. I'll touch your face. I'll touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Remember, keep it on the surface. Keep it simple. Relate the information so you can remember. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.